Yeah, got a little cold, so bear with me. Yeah, yeah. We stuck in la la land. Even when we win, we gon' lose. We got the same fucking flows. I don't know who is who.
Welcome, TYS. It's a holiday today. It's happy 444 day. Jay-Z new album is out. Definitely a friend of the show, man. Let's make some noise for my man Hove, man. What's going on with you, Kev?
Yo, man, I'm in the building, man. You sitting there playing Hove in my presence? Really?
Dog. Dog, the greatest rapper alive just dropped a CD. Don't disrespect, Kev.
Oh, so Nas dropped a CD today, too.
I know stop, put some respect on my name. You understand me? When y'all saying my name, put some respect on.
Come on, bruh.
Hey, just
Come on,
saying.
bro. Do we need to go back to Takeover? Do I need to put that clip on here?
Hey, you know what? You know my man roasted Jay-Z. You don't want to admit it, but it's cool.
It wasn't facts though, bro.
What you mean? You know, we could talk that for hours, brother.
Right, we got a lot to talk about today on episode 13 of Talk Your Shit. We're gonna get right into it. WWE Talk on SmackDown.
Mm-hmm.
I told y'all, the young Eli Shrine, the regime, you can't hold us. I told you Carmella was gonna get that briefcase. Daniel Bryan, little goat head ass, tried to cheat her. How you go on the show and say, well, there's no rules against someone else going up and getting the briefcase, so technically you did cheat, but I'm going to take the briefcase from you. So they had the whole match redone on SmackDown, and Carmella still won.
Yeah, she did.
That just goes to prove you can't keep a real one down.
It was actually, you know what? I hate to say it. It was entertaining.
What you mean you hate to say it?
I hate to say it because you know who I was pulling for.
Niggas ain't real.
I mean, you know, I got the LeVar Ball plan for those two sexies, man. Nia and Tamina. We gonna get this football wrestling empire thing working. But outside of that,
I'm taking shots in a couple minutes too.
oh Lord. But nah, man, it was actually a solid match. I gotta give SmackDown this week. I probably give it like a C rating. It wasn't as bad as it's been, but that was probably one of the most entertaining aspects of SmackDown on Tuesday.
That was one. I think it was a couple more. The most entertaining thing on the night was my guys Brizongo.
Oh, shit.
Passion Vice. Make sure y'all get that. We would have opened with that if Jay-Z wouldn't have dropped the CD. I'm just letting you know that.
Man.
I'm just letting you know that, kid. That would have definitely been the opening tunage if my man Hove didn't drop the album. So we had you know what I'm saying, Brizongo looking to see who attacked them. It's safe to say we can eliminate the Ascension off the list. They didn't do it, but we are going to get. Yeah, I said me. I am a part of Brizongo.
Yeah, you definitely
Fashion
are.
Vice. We are going to get to the bottom of it. Some other happenings on SmackDown. Did you see the little spat between Kevin Owens and AJ?
I did.
Yeah, okay, so they're going to have that cooking up for the U.S. title. Anything else happen on SmackDown? Oh,
yes.
Go ahead. I got something else to after you.
Nah, go ahead. I want to hear yours.
We had a good matchup between Dolph Ziggler and the Shinsuke Nakamura.
Oh my God! Why do you keep bringing Shawn Michaels' lights ass up? Why? I got to ask you this week.
Only because he's only relevant because he fought the future champ Shinsuke Nakamura.
So you're like repping a cheerleader? Oh,
Repping a cheerleader.
Oh, you didn't know about that, huh? You know Dolph Ziggler back in when
the Spirit Squad.
The Spirit Squad. Dolph Ziggler was part of the cheerleaders.
You didn't hear me, bro. I said he's only relevant because he fought my man.
Any dude that's a cheerleader is never relevant.
I mean, when you want to get the future champ, I mean, that's what happened, bro.
He went up against Roman Reigns? We'll get to that in a minute.
Look at him plugging stuff. Look at this. What else you have for SmackDown?
I got some news for you, brother.
What's up?
Something I was watching today. I'm gonna give them a shout out on the show because their information is stellar. Wrestle Talk on Wrestle Talk News on YouTube. They pulled out a really, really, really interesting doc from another website, another wrestling website. I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head. But Slim, do you know that this plan for Jinder Mahal has kind of been in the works since 2009?
No.
Dude, it is a document that's on the latest. Well, they do them every day. So when they talk about the match I'm going to talk about in a minute, let me segue it. Folks, there's a match coming up at Battleground between Randy Orton and Jinder Mahal, which is called a Punjabi prison match. It's only been done twice in 10 years. And the Great Khali was in it against somebody one time. But outside of that, there's a wrestling website, and I'll post it to Facebook for the website where this document is, where Vince McMahon was talking about getting an Indian character because he says I swear in Vince McMahon fashion, and quote, "Damn it, this was too expensive. We're gonna find another Indian guy to use this."
Oh wow.
And that was 2009. And there was another document in 2012 where he says, well, we'll just use Jinder eventually for it.
That's crazy.
And that's when he was with 3MB then.
Wow, that's crazy.
Ain't that insane?
That's some good information right there, man.
Dude, I told you I was bringing the A game today, baby. That was interesting news, man. That this was a plan. Well, I'm not going to say it was a plan for him directly because that dude, Muhammad, whatever his name was, that they ended up firing, he could have been champion and they could have did this whole thing. But they were going to get a guy of, that was Indian descent eventually to be champion and they cornered the Indian. This was like the grand scheme. Almost fucking, 10 years ago? Well, no. 8. Yeah, 8. 8 years ago. This plan was in effect. All because they spent a gaggle of money building that bullshit Punjabi prison thing so they can have 2 matches in a decade?
Yeah.
But, yo, that's interesting news there, dog. So, hey, I was shocked when I heard that. And like I said, man, shout out to Wrestle Talk News, man. That's some good intel.
Fuck Wrestle Talk, man. Take that information, man. Say it's a TYS exclusive.
Hey, yo, TYS exclusive.
Them niggas can't whoop you, man.
I mean, they definitely can't. Simon definitely can't beat my ass. So, it's all good. But nah, man, that was good shit there, man. That was really good stuff, man. And that's just crazy, man. That really blew my mind today, especially with, everything that's been going on with Jinder being champ and them cornering the Indian market. That was great news, man. And I knew it was going to blow your mind when you heard it.
Yeah, that is crazy, man. I think that's it for SmackDown. You want to go on to Raw?
Mm-hmm.
So,
I'm going to let you lead this off.
Thank you.
Because your man with the greatest plan in America, LeVar Ball.
I'll save him for a little bit later.
Man, I love that dude even more now, but we gonna get to that.
I just want to shout out friends of the show.
Oh, shit.
So anybody who whooped Roman is a friend of the show.
Here we go.
Shout out to Braun Strowman for throwing Roman into the ambulance. He just beat the crap out of Roman, man. I just love to see Roman get whooped.
TYS exclusive coming at you about that same individual that my partner here he seems to always want to slander.
Niggas trash.
Well, my man's about to be WWE World Champion again in a couple months, folks. It's already in the plans.
Lord, man, he got to have it for a little while, then he get his ass booed, then they got to put it back on the man.
Should I drop it?
Go ahead.
Should I drop the knowledge?
Drop it, man. Go ahead, drop it.
So right now, the initial plan is that Roman Reigns is definitely going to be in the main event against Brock Lesnar in the championship match. But it's a possibility, TYS fam, that it could possibly become a triple threat. a triple threat match between Lesnar, Samoa Joe, Roman Reigns. Now I'm gonna tell you something. With this being the middle of your year, one of your mega pay-per-views or one of your mega events, that is gold. I would love to see all three of these guys in the ring together, especially because Samoa Joe, with his background, Brock Lesnar has a definitive wrestling background, but all his shit now is just back suplexes and shit. And then Roman Reigns, definitely friends of the TY, definitely a friend of TYS. He stamped in the googly eye
Yeah, I
wing.
about to say he's just over in the Google wing.
Go ahead. But the initial plan, folks, but we know all this shit can change. Me and E, we know that these plans can change the night of the show before they walk out the curtain. But right now, it's going to be an initial run at WrestleMania next year. Roman, Cena. I mean, can you smell it?
This nigga hype. This nigga hype. Nigga Roman gonna get the belt.
Smell it.
Let's talk about the number one contender.
We just did.
The number one contender, Samoa Joe. He choked out Brock Lesnar, the guy who's Roman Reigns is scared of. It's his fans.
Say Moa.
Yeah, why were they saying it like them? Like Samoa Joe.
Say Moa.
Yeah, my man. Shout out to Samoa Joe, man. Man, I love when people whoop up on Brock. Brock ain't indestructible, man. So man, that was good. That was good right there. Brock was trying to get him off by any means, slamming up against the the screen. He would not let go, man. He's got to choking him out. If you look at the pictures, screenshots, video, or something, man, Brock's head was purple as hell, like a little gumball. I was like, yeah, he choking. Let's move it along.
Good stuff. Good stuff. I mean, just to piggyback off that, I mean, I've been a Joe fan since TNA, man. He's had some phenomenal matches. And I just like to say, man, I'm just finally glad he's getting the push that he deserves. It's been a long time coming, and it's time for him to, I hate to steal that line, but an old WCW line, it's time for him to rock where the big boys play.
Is he still part of the Googly Auto Wing?
Samoa Joe? Yeah, I mean, for the fans out there that don't know, I mean, he did sign my TNA World Heavyweight Championship.
I was hoping, you know what I'm saying, you did like Baron Corbin, let him go, and I can go ahead and pick him up and give him the boost he needs so he can beat Brock Lesnar. But now he's on the Google Auto and he probably gonna get trashed.
Hey, we're gonna have a conversation at the end of the show about
Moving right along.
As my man E would say, and scene.
Right. So the new number one contender for the women's title, the boss, Sasha Banks. Finally, WWE is getting it right. And who did she beat? Who did she make tap out? Jobber. Your girl, Nia Jax, tapped out in the middle of the squared circle so Sasha Banks can be the number one contender. What's up, Knight?
First of all, man, that shit was totally fluke.
Oh, my.
First of all, TYS fam, let me tell you something. Nia Jax and my other wife, Tamina Snuka, are two of the sexiest women WWE has ever produced. That's right, I said it. You can snicker all you want, brother. They definitely in the googly eye wing. They're actually about to be in the maternity ward of the googly eye wing. You know what I'm saying? B. But nah, man, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. First of all, Sasha Banks is a smooth dweeb because she didn't know what the fuck ratchet meant. But outside, yeah, that's what I feel about Sasha Banks. Nah, I'm joking, bro. I'm fucking with you. Outside of that, no lie, man. This was the best move for business. I'm just tired of the BS that has been going on. It's time to get. Honestly, her and Bailey need to keep bouncing. Cause what's your girl that got the belt right now? Alexa Bliss is horrible. She has no mic skills. I mean, she's had 3 or 4 of the worst segments in the middle of the year, which is just crazy, but her segments are ass. She's not really a great women's champion. You need someone in that division that's going to have some oomph, especially on Raw. You need someone with oomph. I'm not really mad if it's Sasha Banks or Bailey. You know, I could take either one. But that you got to put the belt on a female that's gonna have some. And you know what? Put it on Sasha Banks. I hate to say it, but right now I'm team Nia Jax, Tamina Snuka. You thought I was gonna say Sasha Banks?
I was hoping you did, because, you know what I'm saying, we need to win this match. I don't need her to have no googly eye on her, fuck around, lose the match. Oh, man. Next segment.
Moving on.
I can't think of nothing else to happen. We're going to talk about the great LeVar Ball. Man, make some noise for the LeVar Ball. The GOAT. Had like a little slip up with my guy LaMelo. Had let some racial slurs and curse words go. He's only like 15. But other than that, man, it was a great, amazing segment. They say it went off script a little bit, but it was gold, man, and it served its purpose, because whatever LeVar Ball is involved with, it just goes viral. It's right out of the gate. Like, companies can't pay for that type of advertisement. He's getting $1 million advertisement from all over SportsCenter, all over social media, blogs. We're talking anybody who has any type of media platform that somewhat covers sports. You're going to be talking about anything LeVar Ball or the Ball family does. Like, when is the last time you seen someone market their merchandise on WWE Raw?
You really want me to honestly answer that?
Yeah.
20 some odd years ago, 1993. No, 1996. So it's almost 20 years to the day. Ultimate Warrior.
And that's somebody who's with the company, though.
Well, technically, yeah and no. Because, you know, it's a little tricky there. But that's the last. Well, he had outside interests with his comic book and clothing line with OWN. So that's like the last guy that's actually really did it.
Come on, man. Like, y'all got to stop hating on the GOAT LeVar Ball.
I'm not hating. I'm just saying.
I ain't saying you. I ain't saying you. I'm just saying, I'm talking about the universe of hating.
Oh, yeah, man. Stop that shit, man. That dude is great.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, I knew like it wasn't really too many, if any. It's few and far between. I don't ever see nobody. Some people might get a few times, you know what I'm saying? You might see a Gronkowski, but he's behind the barricade. They freestyled it and let him come in. But
whoa. Don't ever say that name again on the TYS, man. We don't respect cheaters.
My bad.
Don't ever say that name again, man. Ever.
My bad.
And if you never talk about the New England Patriots on
you
here.
say their name. You can't say their name.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm gonna shout them out. Cause you know it pisses me off. People call them America's team, but we'll get in that closer to when we get to that, you know, preseason training camp mix. I got some shit for them.
Mm-hmm. Anything else? What else happened on Raw?
Man, that's really pretty much all the really, really good headline stuff that happened. I mean, and I just want to say, man, I'm a piggyback off what you were saying about LeVar. Man, I love how my man took his shirt off and gave these martial arts moves looking like Sho'nuff from The Last Dragon.
Bro.
And it channeled my inner last. I'm like, damn, am I the meanest Sho'nuff? And that's how my man was about to rock the Miz. Sho'nuff.
My man was like, and then he had Dean Ambrose with the triple B's on. Like, you can't pay for this type of advertisement. He's getting paid to advertise. Like, that's crazy.
Dog, you had the lunatic fringe with a triple B shirt on. Man, hit the button. Make some noise for LeVar Ball one more time, man.
And before we wrap this up and go on to NBA, because I don't think we got nothing else WWE, and because it goes in both worlds, so it's kind of a perfect thing to end. I had like a meme. I made a meme. I gave it a little bit of time to see what would happen. I knew it wouldn't happen, but I wanted to give it a little bit of time. What was it? What was that award ceremony? Was it like last Thursday or something? Well, last NBA awards.
That was
last
week sometime.
This week.
No, wasn't that Sunday?
Was it Sunday?
I think that was Sunday.
Well, what the NBA awards?
Yeah.
Same day, Russell Westbrook won MVP. No. They announced the MVP Russell Westbrook shoes. No one heard anything about him. You don't see no posts or nothing on Facebook. LeVar Ball drops the ZO2s. They're out the gate. ESPN, all the blogs, all over social media, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. I'm just saying, you can't pay for that type of advertisement, dog.
Well, I mean, not a lot of cats are gonna buy a shoe of a dude that's bisexual. Hit the gunshots!
Busting out the back though.
Tapping out the back though.
All right, man. NBA talk, man. Free agency is tomorrow. It's gonna start tonight. Starting now. You know how people be fake tampering and stuff. So you already know stuff is going on now.
Yeah, you can negotiate now, but don't nothing become official till 12:01. But it's all good. It's all
The
good.
biggest move so far. Chris Paul to the Houston Rockets. And there's been some rumblings. See, I hate when like stuff like this. People jump out the window. People are calling this the best backcourt in basketball before they even played together yet.
Right.
I don't know, there's some light skinned niggas out in Golden State that might have something to say about that. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, you hating on the light
No, I'm saying they might have something to say. They might feel some type of way. You know what I'm saying? They got years, rings, MVP, NBA all teams together. And you gonna call these niggas the best backcourt and these niggas ain't played together? Yeah, so man, what else happened today? Ricky Rubio got traded. I'm mad as hell. He got traded to the Jazz. So if y'all don't know, Ricky Rubio is on the team Eli. Hey, dog.
He in the Rasheed Wallace wing.
Yeah, where all the real ones at. So he got traded to Utah. I had just got one of my guys out of Utah. Gordon Hayward is leaving Utah. Now I gotta ship one of my guys back to Utah. Come on, Utah. Leave team. Get some Kevin Knight niggas, man.
Nah. You can't mess with the Cowboy Kev cats, man. Nah.
Man.
That's a distinguished group in the googly out.
We're hearing rumors about if Melo is bought out, he may go to the Rockets or to the Cavs. Paul George, where he may land, no one knows, man. Look at more so like Houston still in contention, Boston in contention, Lakers, and also the Boston Celtics.
Yeah, I mean, with that, I'm gonna go back a little bit because I want to tap onto that Chris Paul trade. I really like what the Clippers came off with because they did a lot of trades as well for other guys on the same day for cash considerations. Well, I know Sam Deckard. I'm familiar with him. He went to Marquette. Montrezl Harrell, Deron Hillard, DeAndre Liggins, Cal Wilt Jair, a protected, which is important, first round pick, and then they all, I mean, I like those moves that the Clippers. First of all, you need guys. Lou Williams and Patrick Beverley right now can step in if they lose JJ Redick.
Yeah, I heard JJ Redick is entertaining going to the Rockets.
I mean, if he does, I mean, right now I'm not going to, I mean, on paper, let's go with what it is. It's the off season. And, me and you living in this area know the Redskins are definitely the paper champions when it comes to free agent signings. So I want to use the paper champion Washington Redskin motto here. Damn right, TYS fam. Now, E, you did say something that was really, really accurate. Couple of light-skinned cats in Golden State may have a beef with the fact. No, you're not hating. You're definitely not hating. I didn't say it. Nah, I was joking. But on paper, this is a deadly combination. The only problem is that I have with this is, does Chris Paul fit? Now, the one coach in the NBA I fucking hate is Mike D'Antoni. Because he emphasized heavy offense. He's like a Canadian football coach. 5 wide, all day, every day. Let's go deep. Oh, defense, what's that?
Go ahead.
Defense. Somebody give me a thesaurus. What the fuck is defense? That's Mike D'Antoni. He comes from a European style. And, a couple shows back and a couple shows I've talked about how when David Stern was still in charge when Jordan left, and, even kind of post-Iverson, was that the league switched their format to a more European, wide-open setting on offense. And D'Antoni has been quasi successful. Phoenix, he flamed out with the Knicks because he didn't have the right personnel, I guess. But he likes to run and gun, like fucking Loyola Marymount from the '90s with Hank Gathers and Bo Kimball. For y'all a little young for that. But anyway, it's a wide open offense. It's a wide open. It's like a West Coast offense in the NBA. Now, I don't really know how Chris Paul is going to be effective in this scheme. I really don't. But right now on paper, James Harden and if a stay healthy Chris Paul, this is a really nice backcourt. I'm not going to say it's the best backcourt. It's a nice backcourt. But who else you got?
Yeah. And let's get down to the meat and potatoes of this conversation. Like you said, it looks... Oh, my fucking... This nigga just, like, how can I do a podcast? Look, just keep blurting out googly out of them. Like, what the fuck? Let's get down to the meat and potatoes of this conversation. Does this make the Houston Rockets better? I don't really think they make them, like, noticeably better. Like, to be honest, I mean, okay, they're going to be better. They might win a couple more games, another round, but they're not going to be in contention with Golden State. And what confuses me, what baffles me, I'm going to use a Joe Budden word, I'm befuddled. If James Harden is coming off his best MVP-like season, running the point, why do you take the ball out of his hands?
They wanted to play a little bit more off guard.
Right. But
they kind of want to be like...
I know, but like if he's having his best season, why do you take the ball out of his hands? Why not get him some shooters and playmakers around him? You know what I'm saying? Why get him another true point guard who needs the ball? I don't know. Like, James Harden is effective when he has the ball in his hand, either passing or he's breaking down the defense, driving. You know what I'm saying?
It seemed like it was a scary move.
Even back in OKC, he came over the bench running the second squad, the second unit.
Yeah.
Like, he's always... I don't know how well it's going to work. They've been asking about it. Maybe they know something. I don't know. Harden and Chris Paul wanted to play together. I'm hearing for a little while now. So maybe, I don't know, maybe Harden can conform his game like to go around Chris Paul. I mean, we'll see. They're going to have to add a few more pieces before they can even be in contention, West Coast, Western Conference. I know the Spurs are going to retool up. So, I mean, we'll see what they can put together.
Speaking of the Spurs, I just got a hit from a source, TYS source. Andre Iguodala to meet with the Spurs as soon as free agency begins. God damn.
That might be a bigger blow than some people might think.
Dog, him and Kawhi Leonard? Defense?
Straps.
Man. Punjabi prison.
Right. Niggas gonna be on straps. That'd be crazy. And we'll see what Pop puts together. I know what LaMarcus Aldridge asked for a trade. So we'll see what he can get back for him. Or if he can't get him to can't trade him, see if he can get him to buy back into this system. And oh man, see if they can get like some more depth around them. Like I said, I think they need some more ball handlers because like once Kawhi went down and Tony Parker went down, they was like stuck. Their offense was stalling, man.
I mean, you got to treat LaMarcus Aldridge like Big Cass treated Enzo. We'll get to that.
I was about to hit the gunshot, John, but I smooth took my finger off that, John, when you started talking about Enzo.
Big Enzo, definitely part of the googly outer wing, but you know.
Well, what else? What else? NBA.
I mean, outside of free agency, man, there's some names. Kyle Lowry's a free agent.
That's what I wanted to talk about. Go ahead. I'll go ahead.
Oh, no, I was just going to say, some of the major names. Gordon Hayward, who's probably going to end up signing with Boston. He looked like a fake-ass wannabe Larry Bird type motherfucker.
Man out, man.
I'm sorry, who? Stall him out. I got to stall the white boy out?
Family, man.
Oh, I got to stall the white boy out. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Well, you tell Sam Smith Jr. with that haircut, definitely not a friend of the
Yeah.
TYS. That's coming from
He's on the
Cowboy
Rasheed
Kev.
Wallace wing, baby.
Oh, well, yeah, I mean, that makes sense. There ain't nothing but jobbers over there.
Man, since you ain't talking about that, Minnesota traded Ricky Rubio. They don't have any point guard because they traded Chris Dunn and Zach LaVine in that trade to get Jimmy Butler. So I was
Oh,
like, huh?
but I ain't talking. You brought up Ricky Rubio, but I ain't talking about nothing.
Man, dog, listen. So now they have a huge void at point guard. And I'm hearing that Kyle Lowry is going to slide right into that spot. So they're going to try to put their own little big three together with Lowry. That's more than probably a big three, but Lowry, Wiggins, Butler, and my man Cat. That'd be a nice little formidable starting five right there, man.
You know, I mean, everybody's going to beef about super teams, but I like the young nucleuses that are developing in Minnesota, Milwaukee, and Philly, to be honest with you. Because those are going to be the future of the NBA. Those teams, I mean, I'm being dead ass honest. Those teams are going to be the future. And what I mean by that is Andrew Wiggins is a fucking stud. Towns is a stud. You got a defense. You got a great two-way player in Jimmy Butler. And if you slide Lowry as the PG with this group, I give him a year. Because you got to give him a time to gel. I give him a year. In Milwaukee, if Jabari Parker, the Greek Freak, all those kids, and the kid that just won the Rookie of the Year, who's solid, who was a second-round pick, folks, that won Rookie of the Year, we got some good young talent, man, for at least the next, I ain't gonna say 10 years, that's a little too long. But when LeBron and them step off, if they could kind of keep these nucleuses together for the next 5 to ballpark at 8 years, especially in Philly, if Simmons and Embiid can stay healthy, I'm interested, man. And Trump, oh God, I hate to shout that. I watched some highlights of your boy because you've been talking about him. I like him. Real quick first step. Can beat you off the dribble. He's a. I mean, I don't know how the hell he didn't get drafted.
Yes, man, he had a rough tournament. But man, the guy's solid as hell, man. You know, like people go down the list because all these damn foreigners, whatever. It ain't really that much talent in what's the name in Maryland, man. But I'm liking the new recruits we getting coming in. We gonna be bike. We gonna be bike, man. What's up?
But hold on, I'm gonna say this, and this is the only thing I'm gonna say to what you just said, is that kind of pisses me off because he can have a bad tournament and not get drafted, but you can get some corny ass dude like a Adam Morrison that get picked in the top 5. Get the fuck out of here.
Or Markelle Fultz, who didn't even make the tournament. But that's not here nor there. Shout out to Markelle Fultz. He is from the area. Make some noise. Congratulations. I don't know if we gave him congratulations last episode or not. But yeah, man. DMV doing big things, man. KD, Finals MVP, Markelle Fultz. First pick. Oh, and just to go back what you said, Kyle Lowry is going to have to absolutely step up in the playoffs. Great regular season player. Just, I don't know, just not connecting in the playoffs.
If he goes to Minnesota, a great coach like Tom Thibodeau, he's going to bring the best out of him. Because, first of all, I love Tibbs when he was the Bulls coach. Because when we were sitting here with Randy, I don't even remember the fuck it was. It Edmund, whatever. It don't even matter. He was ass. And I envied the Bulls having a coach like him. And I envied Oklahoma City having a coach like Scotty Brooks. Because the one thing that was piss poor about the Wizards is that we had good offense, but we had no defense. And you got one of the best defensive guards in the game in John Wall that came from a defensive program under Calipari in Kentucky. And it's like, you know, it was like oil and water. But, you know, and Thibodeau, I really think, man, Thibodeau it's going to be a brutal situation with these Timberwolves, man. I think these Timberwolves are going to sit there. They might press a little bit this year with Golden State. I give them a year. This is a good team, man. But I'm going to give Lowry the Thibodeau factor in this because Thibodeau's a hell of a goddamn defensive coach. Shouts out to Tibbs.
Yeah, no doubt. And speaking of futures, a person who doesn't have an immediate future right now, Phil Jackson is out as president of the New York Knicks, and that's one. Of the, go ahead, that's one of the teams I said. Mark this on your calendar. In the next couple years, the New York Knicks are going to be rebuilt. They are going to be rebuilt,
You
man. I'm
called it.
telling you, man.
You called it. You called it.
I'm telling you.
I like. I'm about to say I love what the New York Times did and the Post did. Slim, they hit the Bye Felicia move on Phil Jackson
Yeah,
on
bye,
the cover,
Felicia.
man. Bye Felicia. I was like, wow.
Yeah,
Good shit
yeah, that
though.
was good, man. Damn, anything else happen?
Nah, I ain't got nothing else, man. We just gonna have to sit and wait and see. I think I'm gonna stay up a little later tonight and see what's going on, man, because I mean it's not like NFL free agency when stuff gets a little fast and frenzy. Um but I think I'm gonna stay up a little late tonight, man. I mean I might be posting on the TYS Facebook page, when the moves go
Yeah,
down.
man, you need to do that more too, man. Get on social media handles, man. I do too. Go ahead. Huh?
How the hell you gonna call me out? So I need to too,
I mean,
shit.
I'm taking ownership, but I think I've done more on the social media, John, making memes, posting stories and stuff. But yeah, man, yeah, man.
Oh, you're right, because I'm about to post a whole bunch of Roman Reigns championship.
Man, don't you got some shout outs, man? We close this show, man, because, dog, you just Roman Reigns,
Yeah. Yeah, man. On a serious note, I got two condolence shout outs, man. One, the funeral was the other day, but I want to shout out Prodigy, Mobb Deep, and one of my favorite albums of all time, H&IC. He had a great song on there, Keep It Thorough, one of my favorite Prodigy songs. Oh man, I can't believe the dude is gone at 42. It kind of hit me the same way when Guru died from Gangstar. He was 46, man, and man. I mean, brothers, man, we dropping like flies in our 40s, man. But I wanted to give a big shout out to Prodigy's fam from the TYS fam, man. Straight heartfelt condolences, and I'm gonna give a real deep, heartfelt condolence to somebody me and my man Eno that we worked with. My man B Jones today when we were at work together, he lost his dad, and I just want to give a really, 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 really deep, heartfelt condolence to the Jones family from the TYS fam. Um, that really that kind of struck a nerve at work today with everybody because that was something that you never really want to hear. My man Jay Biggs used to be a former workmate of me and my man E. Said he's about to take the TYS over and become the programmer, engineer, producer.
You're welcome, brother. You already know. And you big money bags, man. You could pump money into it, get us our own little studio, man. We had golden mics and all that, man. So I'm on board, man.
Oh, you know how Jay Biggs go, man. And hey, man, look, shouts out. This is definitely a friend of the show. Eli's gonna hate on. Happy 51st birthday to one of the greatest world champions of boxing history, right behind Muhammad Ali, the baddest man on the planet, Mike Tyson. Definitely a friend of the TYS, man. Like to say happy birthday, happy 51st birthday to Iron Mike.
Oh man. Like I said, man. Well said, Knight. It's like condolences to the Jones family, Prodigy hip hop community. And man, yeah, Jason, shout out, man, if you want, you know what I'm saying, go ahead, pump some millions to the podcast, man, so we can get our sound better and stuff. Man, go ahead, give us a studio, man.
Hold up, I got one last shout out. One last shout out, man. Even though I told E about this a while back. Shout out to a definite friend of the show, me.
Hey, dog.
Yeah, I know. but she was with you when y'all was dogging me on the googly otter wing.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, hold up.
Yeah.
Because shouts out to Mina, but the fact of the matter is, her and my boy E dogged me on the googly otter wing. What was it, draft night, wasn't it?
Trash.
Let me TYS fam, I'm going to end it like this. Tom Googly Otter was that GOAT. Nah, I'm just joking, man. Go ahead and end the show.
We're gonna talk to y'all later, TYS fam. We out.
Peace.